From my previous post where I asked a question, that's up there is one of the responses. And that leads us today to the review. Would you watch a movie where two professionals unknown to each other are deployed to two facilities at unknown locations? These facilities stay opposite each other, but is divided with this or by this very massive valley, which is covered by a fog or some cloud every time. Nobody knows what is beneath this fog, but always they hear screeching screams and howls from beneath this fog. The two professionals are banned from communication at all times. The facilities are heavily installed with defensive mechanism, and of course, there is a big payout. Would you watch this movie? Let's see what I have to say. The movie is a 2025 Apple movie titled The Gorge, as you can see there. Now, just like I explained previously, it is what it is. These facilities is separated by this very big valley, which is very wide. So don't be fooled by this small distance you're looking at. And heavily mounted on the facilities are defensive mechanisms, a ton of defensive mechanisms. Now, these two guys are staying across each other. At a point in time, this guy is now looking at these other facilities and spots this lady because he has a very, sophisticated binoculars. He spots this lady and he doesn't say anything and he continues doing his thing. Meanwhile, she also, the same thing, she notices him, but she doesn't do a thing because don't forget, they are banned from communication. This movie blows my mind because it moves from different things, and I wish there could be a gaming adaptation because that would have been just so cool to, watch. Now, this lady is celebrating her birthday, and I think she's self-partying. This guy decides to take a look in the evening, just take a look at that facility, and he notices her partying. And I think she scribbles an information of her name and today's her birthday, and also what is your name. And she shows this guy, and he's looking at him on the binoculars, and he replies that we are banned for communicating. And she said it's her birthday, she's going to do whatever she wants. Now, don't forget, they are good professionals. I'm talking of, if you know professionals, they're professionals. Now, she replies him with that, and he doesn't respond, and she took a weapon and shot at his location. He looked at it, and I think he shot back, taking out her wine bottle, and that is where communication begins. This was the beginning of communication. They start scrambling words on their board, showing it to each other, and they're catching their phone. And just in the middle of that, while they were having a good time, some creatures from the deep started climbing up towards the towers. Now, the self-defensive mechanism kicks off, and they're shooting everywhere. The girl also engaged in shooting. The guy also engaged in shooting. Now, they're shooting across each other. So the girl is helping the guy is helping the lady. And this is the spark of everything new, because now they have an idea that there's something really dark going on beneath this cloud that we cannot see through. And also, now there is love going on. There is love between these guys separated by this major distance, and there is a new secret unveiled, that there's something really dark, and they are very curious people. Don't forget, they are professionals. I don't want to give you any spoiler. I don't want to give any spoiler on this movie. You should go and watch it. But I promise you, that is all I'm going to say, and it's highly recommended. Go and see The Gorge. That is it. We'll move to the next review.